Hello and welcome to the Irish Gaijin review number 7, which I think brings us level with the FWA Untitled podcast in terms of number of pods produced. And just looking at the YouTube channel there's been some great content put out there with them Untitled podcasts. They're brilliant listens. And the Fallout uh, review podcasts are excellent as well. And it's just really great to see this sort of content in the community to match with like the show output and the promo output. And yeah, it's brilliant. So keep it up. I'd love to see more people get involved. It doesn't have to be podcasts, but even just show reviews are really appreciated. And a really big part of the fed. And it kind of lets the mods know where you're at. And yeah, get out there and read Fallout 5 and give it a review. So without further ado, I'm gonna get right into it. So Fallout 5, Berlin. Nice to see a return to a more kind of traditional setting. Back to a stadium, big crowd to match the kind of big show feel of Fallout 5. It's a huge card, it's 3 hours. And yeah, here we go, boys. Let's get into it. So it's a pretty standard opening Fallout fare here. Not that it's a bad thing. I dig these openings pretty hard. Plus, I dig Price being the feature, since he needs a partner for the Trios match at Lights Out. Trios Warehouse Night 1 coming this October. This shit just looks so good. The poster and the video, and why'd you gotta spoil the rest? Oh yeah, one man baby Jean Luc tonight. Sweet. Forgot about that. MVH Nova was expectedly good. I love that Nova's kind of like a bit of a cheeky chappy to MVH, who is kind of the OG cheeky chappy or arrogant child, if you will. But yeah, man, like this is good. Promo work, build segment from like two of the best voices in the FWA character was. I mean, look at that Nova line's great. If you think you can hold that until back in business while playing your games with me, then you really have to ask yourself, who is the one cornered here? The one who can lean against the wall, or the one who can't even see their back? Think about it. Think about it, Dreamer. Listen to the man. That is a fantastic line from Nova Diamond there in a really good segment. And yeah, okay, I like Peacock's had enough. He's out, he's here, let's get this shit going. He's got to go and tear down the CIA and shit. But all jokes aside, for real, Peacock's on a bit of a roll, isn't he? I mean, he's been putting out good shit. You had that little 1-2 from Tig and John, the PTB tag champs, and it kind of skewered the win-loss column when he lost on Fallout 2 and 3. But now he's bounced back over Rondo, over Nova. He's got a positive record when you throw in his round 1 win over Uncle. So, I mean, it's pretty good, and like he put out some pretty good shit for the pay-per-view too, man. Like it's gonna be a close one. He's definitely turned what looked like there wasn't a slump. It looked like there might be a slump, but man, it's just after saying nah, fuck this, and Peacock's doing well again. Yeah, we've got the Danny seg next. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it. Read it, do read it, but I don't really want to talk about it. And look at this for some fucking shit hot thinking. Man's the man. Man is the man. Of course you bring out Golden Rock after a toner promo. SS wouldn't have thought of that. P-Man didn't just go like full on rebel with SS on the missing list and just like fucking unspoiler the teams or something like that. Yeah, yeah, the Devon Golden, yeah, with Randy's really cool. The poker analogy is really good, and I'm digging the ace and the king shit. And I may just be a king, TGO, but you said it yourself. Sometimes there's variables. Sometimes a king comes on the river. Say no more. Um, this Savage Knox parking lot brawl is cool, super cool. Especially knowing what comes later on in the night. Um, and Savage is a really good character. Pretty successful. I mean, if he's the at that X division, Jesus, what? Savage CWA tag champ, FWA tag champ. Um, I'm pretty sure he held singles in CWA. Somebody let me know on that. But yeah, I think Savage is starting to get into a position where he's actually digging out quite a successful career for himself. But anyway, yeah, crashing somewhere's super cool match. Two really good challenges in the Europeans. I think it was probably the right result. It was a really good win for Crash. It wasn't, I'm not going to say it was needed, but definitely appreciated. I loved Crash returning the headbutt in the finish after Schumer slugged him up one after the punches. I thought that was a really cool visual. So props to whoever the match writer was there. Um, Creep Peacock, Alan Price, Dread and stuff is good, and in this one, especially, yeah, I think Peacock's kind of reiterating saying what I was saying about this win in particular being big. You know, it moves him to 3-2. It's yeah, yeah. Look, it was unfortunate that Jake no out for the Rondo match with Black, but the match was really good. Black looked super good. Um, his promo was killer anyway, so it's not like one of these. There was a no show, and somebody just found him for an easy win. In fact, actually, Shake told Raw that he wasn't going to be able to promo, give him notice just so, he wouldn't have to waste his time. And Raw still put out that. So, like, I mean, fair folks, Raw. Obviously, the promo that followed was class, it was logistical, made sense. But honestly, I think what Black is saying here warrants a world title shot. But anyway, the resulting match that's been set up with Baby really has my attention. It's SS versus Raw in a way that I didn't think I was going to see, but yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I think Elemente deserved to win over Steel Grimes. I am a Steel Grimes mark. I thought the promo was good, but I think Elemente's promo done a better job of hitting more of the categories in a stronger way than Steel Grimes, whose promo was very much kind of an origin story, which is great and brilliantly written. But yeah, I think it was the right result. And this kind of last man standing gimmick is still what John said. So it's a super fun use of a gimmick match in a mid card setting, but it's been a super fun use of the Gauntlet division and this kind of feud with the men out of time and El Demente and Oz and SS kind of getting to flesh out some secondary characters, and it's still a big deal. Like El Demente, doesn't matter that it's not their primary characters. El Demente's after beating Oz and SS his debut month, like that's pretty big. Can't wait to see what his final defenses look like if he gets through his PPV. But yeah, I'm not gonna mention anything about whether he'll be the one to run the gauntlet, because any time I say somebody will, they end up losing the fucking next match they have. So I'm just gonna say I'm excited to see what happens. Um, Continuing the prize stuff, good stuff. Good debut of Fatigue with the Alchemists. Jim was a little unlucky, but both teams are going to get their chances to stay contendership claims during Chapter 2, I'd imagine. Yeah, I'm sure they will. The Alchemists and the Undisputed Line, like they're going to get chances to stake their claims for when the belts return to Fallout after the next PPV, because of course, following Lights Out, they're going to be on Meltdown while the World Championship is on Fallout, I think. What have we got next? Oh, fuck yeah, Tony Hype, Tony Hype. Donor Brothers are back. More cheap anti-hype. Oh, man is gonna be sick at Fallout 6. That's one of the matches I've really been looking forward to if I was able to get into a position to be a part of it. Yeah, look, I may as well take this platform to lock it in and announce that for the first time since BIB, TXR are gonna sit back, blaze one up, and motherfucking rise again. Lock it in. TXR at Fallout 6. Picking Rondo, picking Shake. We've unfinished business. So, Knox and Uncle, X Championship. And despite John's tears at his beautifully set up finish being ignored, this was still a super fun match. Like, I'm really happy for OMB, but I'd like to see Uncle return. Like, I'm made up for OMB. I'm delighted he fucking deserves it. But I'm a big Uncle fan. I thought Uncle was going to be ex-champion for a good while. I was looking forward to Uncle and potentially Alistair Black. But still, look, OMB fully deserves it. It's great for the Knox character. Real feel-good moment. Look, I suspect Uncle is going to gate crash the main event anyway, judging by the Cybernetico teams. But yeah, Knox is a super good ex-champion, and it's definitely one of the best feel-good moments of the year. And get a little bit of Harry having to rush to the egg, have to go to Jay. Great at the end. It continues with Peacock being turned down, and seems like getting more desperate, really. But yeah, I love his one night thread. I really hope they continue on chapter 2. I think we've had one on every Fallout, and I'm a massive fan of them anyway. But oh, what a shit Conchu entrance! Like, and the timing of it's perfect as well. Like, he was always a threat. It's Cyrus at the end of the day. He was the ex-champion. Conchu was always a threat, but like, there's no doubt about it. After the first chapter, like he's a stud. He's a main player. It's been an absolutely super rise. Like, it's been great, and here he is up against another fucking hot piece of action. The best character of the last 2 years, Mike Parr. These promos were super good, and I love Parr has a chance to get into world title contention if he beats Somerset Lights Out. It's just like this is all coming together really nicely, and some really good guys are gonna have a really big chance. So I'm looking forward to all that. Like, I mean, Summers, what can you say? Like, I mean, he's definitely been in the best segments on Fallout. Um, Using the alley mask like that was such a good move. Like, it's just the summer slugger. I just love it. He's TV gold, and Parr's actually the perfect foil. And then like throw back in Conchu, like a triple threat between these. It's gonna be fucking mad. It's gonna be dope, and all three would be great one-on-one opponents for whoever the champion is. I thought Baby in the one-man boot was particularly well delivered here during this seg. Like, yeah, he sounded great here. This segment was just, I loved this segment. To just cap off a chapter full of them involving these three lads. This was a real good hype seg with Unk for upcoming stuff. That's on the horizon. Look, General Nephew presence is always welcome. I don't know if John knew the result of the X Championship match when he sent in this seg, but if I had to put money on it, I'd say, yeah, I mean, yeah, he must do. He does. This kind of feels like Uncle ignoring the X loss purposely. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, what next? Oh, Bossman over Drake. Yeah, well, like obviously it was extremely expected, but it's all about the big news after Sauceman getting some PPV shine with the trios match. It makes sense given Price's fangirling, and for me, it's a satisfying end to the hunt for a partner. Not gonna lie, gonna bring the sauce like out. Yeah, look, I won't reiterate this fucking crazy schedule for chapter 2. We're pimped into Discord enough already. It's I just don't see how we don't have a different world champion following Mile High, going back to Meltdown. Like, it's just, how can anyone get through all this? Like, I'd be mighty impressed, really and truly. Anyway, on to the main, and I don't like talking about my own shit too much if I can help it. I know I do sometimes. Shut up, just in general, I try not to. But man, major props to TDO for this. This was an absolute spectacle. It's such we couldn't promo properly, but look, we'll make up for it. Legit, we'll definitely make up for it. But this was great. The dueling chants, the big time entrances, hitting all the beats of the walk downs. It was awesome. Really, really was. The ring slowly and then kind of predictably filling up was brilliant. It was like, what the fuck? Then it kind of changed to like, I'm kind of excited. Who's next? Who's going to come out now? It was like a real innovative way to eat into a lot of time and protect the notion of a time limit draw still being used when it legitimately straight up happens. I loved the finishers being protected. They didn't finish, but they weren't kicked out. Of a bit of bad luck for Bo, especially Randy at the end. It was really good stuff, and TJ is just really, really good at this stuff. The big time brawl with the low key tease at the end. I mean, yeah, this man fella, he really knows what he's doing, doesn't he? Like, he's put together a pretty good show here. Well paced, well structured. It's just a pity his partner's a fucking pussy eating cokehead. But I might have to edit that out. But what a show. What a show. Show's pretty fucking good, man. If I'm being honest, like the 5 fallouts have been pretty good. They've been so big, all of them. Like that's what makes it so hard to pick my Fallout 5 for the first chapter. It's so tough. I'm even still going back and forth in my head. I thought I had me 5 locked in. Oh, look, right. Right. I'll do it. I'm the number one podcaster. The Irish Gaijin is FWA's number one potter. I promised the Fallout 5, so I shall give it. Right. Okay. Let me just see if I have this right. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. My Fallout top five since back in business. There's honorable No, actually, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do honorable mentions because there's been so many good performances, so many strong performances. I have to be ruthless here. I have to use big threes, quality of opposition. I have no. I'm just no honorable mentions. It's been a great fucking first chapter, but I'm just gonna do the top five. Right. Okay. Number five. Sean Summers. Let's think about Sean Summers here and the debut that he's had over the first chapter. So Fallout 1, he main events and beats Nova Diamond. Yeah, the fucking super promo to announce his arrival after, like his proper arrival, after a lot of hype, and he delivered in a high pressure situation, main event of the first ever Fallout. What a fucking debut. And Nova's promo was class as well for that. It was the podcast one with the Irish Gaijin. It was brilliant. Like, what a fucking debut. What a way to announce your arrival. Class. Fallout 3 knocks it out of the park against a super game, Cleo. Like, let's remember, Cleo's coming off a massive victory over Crash. Another great promo, another brilliant victory. And the benefit of looking back on a period of time is, I can say, Summers beat Nova. And that actually means more in hindsight because Nova's Mr. Golden Opportunity. Nova won the Elimination Chamber match, or the Golden, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, this is big shit he's done in his first two fucking matches. Then he puts up a slobber knocker promo against Ramon and was very unfortunate to come out on the wrong end of it. And again, the same thing happened against Crash. Now, okay, he lost to Ramon, who signed him for the world title of Fallout 7. Very, very close to winning the Golden Opportunity. Was very, very close to winning the Carnival Contendership. Fucking lit the tag division on fire. Crash, the number one draft pick. In every single person in the Fed's top three riders. You can lose these matches, lads, and still be an absolute stud. This was an incredible debut run. He might be 2-2. This was an incredible debut run, and I think Summers is deserving of number 5 on the list. Number 4, Uncle. Fallout 1, like, some people might be like, what? But, I mean, like, the guys lost the X Championship twice in the first chapter. But let me just lay out the case. Fallout 1, he had that great promo when he was, he was on the road trip. And I remember personally scoring it really high. But I think it's maybe it just gets forgotten about because the Peacock Pokemon promo, which was brilliant, very creative, excellent, not this and that. I'm just saying, I think John's promo gets forgotten about. That was a fucking close match. So we lost in the first round, we lost the X Championship. But look what happens then. He bangs out that insane Scooby-Doo promo and wins the X Championship back the very next week in a match of the year contender in the Cosmic Playground. Then he's got Sauce Man, you think, right, the guy might chill a bit, but he went nuts. He went nuts with a promo about the hot sauce trade in the fucking high school or the college. He just went the crazy lengths for the match and it's billing. Fallout 4, he pops out with another fucking banger and defends the X Championship in a 4-way. those 3 promos were those 4 promos were insane. Fallout 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 John bangers, 4 Uncle bangers. They were brilliant. And yeah, he lost on Fallout 5 to Knox's best ever promo that he's produced so far in what I think was a tiebreaker. And he didn't get to code it. He's 3-2. He lost the X Championship twice. But nobody can tell me Uncle hasn't been one of the best performers on Fallout. And I'm more than satisfied to slot him in here at number 4. Number 3. Alistair Black. Alistair motherfucking Black. Fallout 1. Him and Crash beat TUA. Become the number 1 contenders. Start strong. You know, they both had to do their single stuff up back in business. Alistair had a fucking smashing promo. Crash came within a whisker of beating the streak. And then we get to see the 2 boys back together. You know, the Gangsters are a great fucking team. A great, great team. And I wouldn't change anything that happened in the tag division for BIB. Used drew the short straw. That's what it was. Could have been the other way around. It could have been us. It could have been you and Golden rocking the BIB situation. Could have been Gangsters and TXR. It's just the way it fell. But I was so happy to see us bounce out here. Get the intention stage. Show everyone why is are one of the best tag teams ever. And this was a really great start. Fallout 2. Fair enough. He lost to Grayson with his, I think it was a rather cheekily titled Fallout 2 promo. But that was a really, really good promo. And it had to be super close in the grades. It's Fallout 2, so my recollection doesn't stretch back that far, but I think it was a tiebreaker as well. But the point I'm trying to get across is losses are going to happen frequently on Fallout for everyone. The standard's too high. It's fucking such fine margins. There's so many guys that can beat so many guys. There isn't a big gap in quality between the top and bottom. Where does on Fallout, what is the bottom of the card? What's the bottom of the card on Fallout? What's the top of the card? It's very hard to decipher. The standard's brilliant. There isn't that kind of you can lose. Honestly, you can lose and you can be fucking class. You might actually win the match you lost the next week with the same graders, just in a different mood. It's fucking fine margins on this shit. Like when you've got Grayson and you've got Black and they put out promos like this. Obviously somebody loses, but loses on paper. Doesn't lose in my mind, doesn't lose credibility. See Fallout 3, he didn't have a match, but can you blame him? He had the anniversary show. He had the match with Golden. And what an amazing fucking promo against Golden at the anniversary show. Golden promoed late, but I think SS said he won straight up on the grades. Even with Golden's grades. Fucking just go. I can't even do it. Just go and read the Alistair Black anniversary show promo. Again, gets lost in the shuffle because of the Golden Op fucking promos on the anniversary show, but go check it out. Followed up on Fallout 4 with the Discord Gartic promo, which we all loved. On the Fallout pod I featured on, I said I wouldn't like to see them do it in a bigger set and blah blah blah, but for this, for what it was, their no-show, a win in against a no-show. Now, they didn't know it was going to be a no-show, but this was fucking great promo. Shows the character of Crash and Alistair in a different way, and it was just another really solid offering that had Alistair's name attached to it. Fallout 5 was the fucking big one for me. I know I spoke earlier that Rondo didn't show, Shea couldn't show, but like it was an absolute banger of a promo. I can't hold that against him that Shea didn't show. The same way I can't hold the no show against the Brethren against them. I just have to take the quality of the promos as they are. And this guy's fucking 3-1 since back in business. Very unlucky to lose. And his content's just been super. His output's been fantastic. And if he beat Grayson, I know I said I can't help, but if he beat Grayson and I was sitting here going 4-0, I mean, this guy might be number one. Ever since Kennedy, Black has taken off. And I am here for it. I am here for it. Ali 4 belts. Get back to me. Number 2, and I say this with a little bit of disgust. Randy Ramon. I know. I'm a sellout. But I can't deny it. He's been my number 2. He starts off good and strong against Sione. Good and strong. Fallout 1. To produce a promo that was fundamentally this solid after what he put out at Back in Business and what that must have taken out of him and TGO. So impressive. I had Fallout 1 off, and I'm thankful for it. Ramon came straight out with a strong promo, an important match, and delivered. Then he followed it up in Fallout 3 when he beat Grayson in the main event, where Grayson showed out, fucking showed out, but he came out on top in another really solid showing, and like he's really starting to shine already. 2 promos into his Fallout run. You've got his epic at the anniversary show that was 0.5 away from being the winner. He was 0.5 of a point away in that crazy fucking golden opportunity match from being Mr. Golden Opportunity. And then he followed up straight away on Fallout 4 with the game. What a promo. The Game of Thrones promo. Look at this guy's output, lads. Look at his results. Look at his output. This is really super stuff. Obviously, Fallout 5, unfortunately, real life stuff stopped. What actually looked like the beginning of a super promo, by the way. But unfortunately, that happened. We said, look, shit happens, real life happens, things happen, and we're all here to fucking support each other, and we're not gonna hold this shit against each other. And Ramon had a great first chapter. I make him 3-1-1, and I mean, there's a question mark over that one. That's a loss because it was the golden opportunity. Like, I mean, it's hard to consider that as a hard loss. It's just enough to put him over Alistair for me, but not quite enough to put him over my number 1 performer on Fallout in the first chapter. I'm sure you've all guessed it by now. Can't you? Hell. And he told us all. He told us all. Fallout 1, go back, read the promo. This man warned everyone. Go back and read his promo on Fallout 1. It's a segment on Fallout 1. It's a promo within the show. This fucking sicko, he foretold us that he was going to be the man. Week 1, bangs out an insane promo straight off the bat. I think most people had it as like the promo of the first round. Beat Jackson Phoenix, immediately stopped this dark horse shy talk. Concho's here. He's at the showing he's here. Fallout 3 doesn't slow down. Defeats Gabby. GM. What a clash of the Titans. GM against the Mad Wizard. And the Mad Wizard wins. It was that legitimate win that he needed over like an established main event player. Like we all knew. But for like in-show canon, for kayfabe, he needed a big win. He got it. It was Gabby. The run Gabby's been on. Got in a huge fashion. He actually lost on Fallout 4. But the result that many felt was 50-50. I felt he won. SF felt he won. It was probably my favourite promo of the whole tournament, the whole Eliminator. It was definitely my favourite promo against me in a singles environment that I can remember. That the Charlton stuff was a great bit of work. But this promo was really, 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 really good. And it just leads in. Like the loss actually helped them, I think, because it leads in Fallout 5. And how do we sum this up? Conchu Hell's Fallout 5 promo. That's fucking character development. I always say CD character development. It's the toughest category to max out in, and I don't think I've ever given a 5 in that category officially when I'm grading. But this is pretty much it for me. This is probably be what I'd be looking at giving a 5. I think Conscious the real deal, and Summers and Par are awesome as like that. Summers and Par are fucking class too, but oh man, I think Conscious gonna win that match whatever way it falls, and I think he's gonna go on to be whoever the world champion is at Cybernetico. I just he's been insane. I can't see him. I can't see him not winning these matches. They're fucking finally bleeding, accepting that he's got legions of supporters, and it was just a perfect end to his arc. The first chapter, he's 3-1. You should be 4-0, I'm not gonna lie, you should be 4-0. But it's the output that's insane. Concho Hell was my number 1. Fallout 5. Number 5, Summers. 4, Uncle. 3, Ali Black. 2, the Randy Ramon. And number 1, Concho Hell. And another thing, I think it goes without saying that the top 5 here have also been very segment heavy, very involved in the Fallout shows. I think we've gotten a segment off all of these guys on every show, and it really, okay. People say it can't change the outcome of matches, it can't affect your grades, but good segment work really, really lays the foundation for good character portrayal and development in your promos. It can give you launch pads to begin your promos. It can give you content to use in your promos. It also gets you over. Being in good, strong, well-written segments, it gets you over with the reader base. It makes things feel like a big deal. So, yeah, that's the 2 things I'd love to see people do. Get more segs in. Even if it's one nice self-hype shit, that's all you want. That's great. It doesn't have to be fucking groundbreaking. Get some reviews in and get pimping this great output that we have going on here recently in terms of meltdowns, fallouts, PPVs. Get them reviews up, let the mods know what you like and don't like, otherwise they're just gonna listen to my fucking shite and we don't want that. So yeah, look, this was a pretty long edition given the fact that I was doing my top. Oh, I did promise light out predictions. Oh, and if there's two things I have in this world, I'm gonna have to. Right, okay, I'm just gonna do quick fire lights out predictions. Give me 1 second, I'll just get the card up. I'm not as prepared as some of our other esteemed podcasters, but I mean, I guess that's kind of the term, isn't it? Rough and ready, TIG. Right, let's out. Sorry, lads. Had to just I sure you are gonna fucking know because I'm gonna just splice together. Anyway, lights out. First match of the night. 60-minute time limit. Golden Rock versus the Gangsters for the FWA Tag Championship. And yeah, really good promos that was like thematically similar, very different. And I said it to Sean, I've noticed that sometimes these big matches, it's fucking strange how promo teams seem to line up at sync. But sorry, this is meant to be quick fire. What am I fucking doing? Okay, Golden Rock versus Gangsters. Golden Rock by a hair. Golden Rock by a hair. That's my prediction for match one. Second match, 30-minute time limit. Dan Maskell versus Wolf. I mean Michael Cachet. Um, Dan Maskell, obviously. Um, Hayden Knock versus Nate Savage. I don't know. I don't know. It's a hard one to call. Whew, I'm gonna Knox retain. Knox retain is my prediction. Legends Evolved versus Regan Cole and Tommy Bedlam. This is another one that's actually going to be close. I'd give it to Legends Evolved. That's my prediction. Legends Evolved. El Demente versus Eclipse. Match 5 on the championship. I'm going to stick with what I've been doing so far. Champion retained. El Demente retained. 3-0. 2 away from the 4. 6 man. Ooh. Peacock and Sauce Man versus the Donner Brothers and Queen. I liked that shit. I liked shit. I did. I liked Peacock's themes stuff as well. Time Trolls 5. Gonna skip. Don't predict your own stuff anyway. Fruit Fantasy and Eli Black. Super tough. Super tough. Super tough. Fruit Fancy, like they had two good promos, though I may have found the Star Wars promo a little difficult to access content wise because I don't really know anything about it, but I can't imagine that'll be healthy. I'm gonna go Sawyer's Truth, retain, and that's 4. 4 on championship retains I've gone for so far. Um, oh, versus Summers. Fuck. This is like the second hardest match to call for me, probably. The World Championship match is the hardest. This is probably second, and the World Tag is probably third. I think. I don't know if I think or if it's just a want to see the triple threat, but I'm gonna go with Par, and he gets added into Par. Summers, Conchu. Yeah, Par. Mm, over the top rope. Battle Royale. Hey. Oh, the intern. Sorry. Oh no, he won't. Will he? No. On the intern. Final three. On the intern. Quiet and Chris Crow. On the intern eliminates Quiet, thus completing his mission of not allowing a nephew to win, and he allows Crow to dunk him over the top rope for the win. Crow is going to challenge Evan Golden. Um, and main event. I'm not even going to beat around the bush here, make a mockery of myself, because I've graded this match. So I know what I think would happen. And everyone's going to fucking hate me for it. Because I'm pretty sure the mods did. I'm pretty sure Cheeky and SS did. And I won't go too into the promos because I'm going to post their promo reviews that I've privately already given Jiggy and SS. I have this match as a draw. I have this match scored 35.5, 35.5. Straight up draw. So I'm not going to make a prediction. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It ends at 007 for whoever comes out. But it would be stupid to make a prediction. So I won't. I'm not going to predict the winner for Kennedy in MVH. Because the only prediction that matters is my prediction that Danny Toner will be the world champion at Fallout 007.